I would like to talk a little bit about property damage. This is one type of coverage that most people seem to understand. In our state, the minimum coverage is $10,000 of property damage. Now think about it. If you are in an accident and somebody has a very expensive vehicle or a brand new vehicle, $10,000 oftentimes is not enough coverage. So what happens in that situation? Well, they can come after you for the difference because the maximum amount that your insurance is going to pay is the amount of your coverage. So if you only have $10,000 and you hit a BMW, a Mercedes, a Maserati, or something like that, and you cause significantly more than $10,000 worth of damage, the person can come after you for the difference, okay? So again, how much should you carry? Well, with the cost of vehicles today, I would say you probably want to carry at least $50,000, but more likely, I would recommend $100,000. If you have $100,000 of property damage, you're going to be able to pay for 99.9% of those circumstances that occur. The more important thing for you is to really think about your comprehensive and collision damage coverages. Comprehensive covers for damages that happen other than a collision. So you're driving down the street, a rock's kicked up, it goes through your windshield. That's the type of situation that comprehensive covers. Or you're parked outside a street and a tree falls over onto your vehicle and it smashes it all up. That's comprehensive type coverage. You always have a deductible of some sort for comprehensive unless you buy coverage without a deductible. Most of the time deductibles are $100, $250, $500, or $1,000. Once again, how big your deductible is should depend on what your financial situation is. If it's only a situation where $100 is a burden to you, then have a deductible that's very low. If $1,000 is not a burden to you, then carry a higher deductible. And the reason is because the amount of charges that are incurred as a result of the deductible is significant. So you should compare. Sometimes a $1,000 deductible will result in considerable savings, whereas sometimes a $100 deductible is not that different than the $1,000. So again, compare those coverages and make the right choice for you. With regards to collision, again, this happens when you're involved in an accident. And if somebody causes an accident and they have the minimum of $10,000, if you have higher coverage, then you'll be able to use your collision damage to make up the difference. You want that, okay? And you want to have enough coverage to make sure your car's covered. So if you drive an expensive vehicle, you want to have higher coverages. If you drive a vehicle that doesn't have that much value, then it's really not going to be that much more significant of a factor for you to carry high levels of that. Make sure that you understand, once again, what property damage is, what comprehensive coverage is, and what collision is. Compare the deductibles, see how much it's going to cost, and then make the right choice for you based upon your financial situation. Please don't get fooled by covering yourself with the minimums. Usually the minimums are not going to be sufficient to take care of you.